Okay. Great. Okay. Hello. My name is Margaret Collins, and I am the founding executive director of the Center for Creative Economy. Welcome. We are so glad to have you here. And I'm really lucky to work with an amazing team on the CCE. We have Cammie Leslie, our Program and Operations Manager, Angela Huntley, our Marketing and Communications Manager, and Allison Gammons, our Marketing Assistant. Do whatever you need to do. All right, so onward. CCE is located in the heart of downtown Winston-Salem, the city of arts and innovation. Here, our triad ecosystem is strong and well connected. The city of Winston-Salem and Forsyth County are both sponsors of our programs and are invested and interested in entrepreneurship as a means to enrich our community. Even though Winston is a small city, we have lots of assets in place to support our creative entrepreneurship endeavors. We are well connected to other programs here, including Winston Starts, Flywheel, Hustle Winston-Salem, Reach Women's Network, and NC Idea. Together, we support each other and deliver high quality education to entrepreneurs. And Winston-Salem has a long history of support for the arts through the Winston-Salem Foundation, Truist, Wells Fargo, Hanes Brands, and generous private individuals. Thank you for your help. So creatives are often overlooked and not taken seriously. Have you all ever experienced that? Yeah. They lack support and sometimes even lack the business knowledge they need to scale their creative businesses. But now it's your time. As the world claws its way out of the pandemic, now is the perfect time to focus, learn, cultivate, and power up your creative business. CCE's mission is to launch and grow creative entrepreneurs and business owners. We want to help creatives and artists fulfill your dreams. We have three main programs: Kinetic, a boot camp for creative entrepreneurs and business owners; Momentum, a hub for creatives where we have monthly meetups with inspiring content and networking along with a member directory; and Velocity, which you're here to learn about today. So, creative industries, what's that? We get that question all the time. As we define it broadly, here are some highlights of the type of companies that enter our programs and whom we serve. As you can see, there are many, from design of all types, including digital, industrial design, animation, creative health tech, augmented and virtual reality, culinary, apparel, and fashion. Also the music and entertainment industry. This list is not exhaustive, but these are businesses and individuals that add value to our society by making or marketing products using their creativity, design, and culture. So, what is our impact? So far, in the 6 years that we've been offering the Velocity Accelerator, we have had an amazing, amazing impact. Here are the stats. And you can see they're quite impressive. And it's really important to know that accelerators in general have positive outcomes for those who participate in them. There are learning opportunities to gain skills to grow your business and really help you focus. And you reach key milestones quicker and gain customer traction and have an overall better chance of surviving if you go through an accelerator. Since we have started this program around 7 years ago, we have launched 57 startups and 80% are still thriving businesses. Collectively, they have earned over $14 million in revenue and raised $21 million in investment capital. 61% of our startups were founded by females and 32% were founded by minority entrepreneurs. So let's dig into velocity a little bit. Our accelerator is 10 weeks long and it begins on September 6th. The curriculum is action-focused and specifically designed for the creative entrepreneur. We provide tools to help you implement and execute. Velocity provides customized mentoring. You will meet mentors right from the beginning to help you along your journey. We choose up to 10 teams to participate and be part of our cohort, taking place online and in person. We operate a hybrid model. So if you are in the Winston-Salem or Triad area and you can get to the classes, which are on Tuesdays and Thursdays, then we want you to be here in person. If you are not in this immediate location and want to join virtually, then that's fine. All sessions are recorded, so you can watch them again, or if you have to miss one. So and about the money, at the end of the accelerator, there is an opportunity to receive an equity-free loan as an investment from CCE. So that's the kind of carrot. We do offer $50,000 in equity-free loans to early stage startups. So now I'd like to introduce my colleague, Cami Leslie, the Program and Operations Manager of CCE.
Thank you, Margaret. And thank you everybody for being here today. I'm going to talk with you about the curriculum for Velocity. So Velocity has been designed specifically for creative entrepreneurs and modeled around 4 themes: think, create, tell, and run. So here are some of the key learning objectives that we will go through during Velocity. We have 24 modules that are facilitated by creative industry experts. We will focus on refining your business model, what's working and what's not, how are you going to make money. We will also focus on understanding and analyzing your market and your industry. Who is your customer and your competition? And once you understand your customers, we will begin developing and preparing your financials. What's your budget, financial forecast, balance sheets, all about the numbers. And we hope that you will love your numbers because they will make you make the money. By the end of Velocity, you will have developed a plan for your marketing, your operations, and launch your product or services. We will also work on developing a pitch for seed stage funding. You will be preparing that. We will guide you and help you, but you will be preparing to present that pitch. And that will help you to articulate your business clearly. So these are the main learning objectives. Now let's go now and look at how the 10 weeks are going to be broken down. So on week 1 will be the onboarding. We will share with you the syllabus, all the technology that we'll be using and how we communicate with each other throughout the curriculum. There will be pre-work that you need to do before we start. And we want to make sure that you have all the tools needed to roll. On week 2, we will start to focus on finding your why, your mission, vision, and values. Then the week will end with our annual kickoff weekend in Winston-Salem. It's a chance for you to meet with the mentors, the other members of your cohort, and to dig into how you're going to improve and develop. Let me give you some details about the kickoff weekend. This year is scheduled from September 15th to the 18th and is in Winston-Salem. It's an in-person time. We ask everybody to join and be here in Winston. It's an all-day, we have all-day activities. We will provide lunch, some dinners, and accommodation for the people and the core that live outside of town. The kickoff weekend is the time to assess where you are with your company now and how to get to the next level. As we understand where you are, we can assess your needs from the very beginning. And that helps us to connect you with the best mentors and the areas of the curriculum that you can most benefit from. Week 3, we will start to dig in the actual curriculum. And this week we will focus on customers, targeting and acquiring customers. Who are they? And who is your competition? It's important to note that you will be talking with your customers throughout Velocity, and you should actually start that if you haven't started yet, because by discovering what they think about your product and services, you can improve. On week 4, we will focus on what your business is going to look like, how to build the right business model for your business, what is your vision, and how getting into the right mindset helps you to get there. Week 5, we'll focus on creating. What is your product or service? How you're going to produce it and operate your business? How you get ready to market and distribute? And then we'll start to prepare your pitch. On week 6, financials. So forecasting, revenue, expenses, KPIs. We want you to understand how to make revenue and what makes sense for your business. On week 7, we'll continue to talk about financials, but this time we will look into how to fund your startup, where to get the money. On week 8, it's marketing strategy, products, marketing fit, how to go and get those sales going, the cycle and the people you need, and we'll continue to work on your pitch as well. Week 9 is to get the message out there. It's time to focus on your marketing material, printed and digital, to help you tell your story. So that's tweaking your social media strategy, your website, to help you tell your story with impact. And we'll continue to work on your pitch. And week 10, the last week of Velocity, you'll have expert content workshops every morning, and you'll be working with the mentors in the afternoon. And everything leads up to the final pitch and the demo day. The demo day is scheduled November 10th this year. So Velocity Week is a special week. Again, we invite everybody back in here in Winston. It's an in-person, everybody has to be here. It's all day from 9 to 5, and we'll include lunch and several dinners again. You present your pitch. You talk about your company from a business standpoint, your vision, your operations capacity, your product or services, your market. And after a thorough judging process, we select the top 3 companies. The companies will split a pool of $50,000 equity-free, 0% interest loan for 1 year. The demo day on November 10th, in the morning, we'll have Cohort present the final pitch, and the judges will be investors and mentors. In the afternoon is open to the community. You'll have the opportunity to set up a demo table and share your product or service. You'll network with other entrepreneurs and investors, and you'll present a shorter pitch, which is the opportunity to get in front of people, practice, share your creative business. And then the following day on November the 11th is the award breakfast, and that's the last day of the program. So as you can see, Velocity is an intense, knowledge-packed curriculum. And it's time, I'm sure, for you to take the big leap. It's not an easy step, but Velocity is a program that will help you to get that going. So you'll have weekly classes, you'll have homework throughout the curriculum. We really recommend you being consistent and work through those as we go. You have to take care of yourself, ask questions. It's really a time for you. And you will take away what you put in. So your level of commitment is going to do what makes the difference for you. We know it's not always easy to have a full-time job, a family, and at the same time, be involved with Velocity, but we're here to help, and we make sure that we address that thing with you at the beginning. So be 100% committed to Velocity, and you'll gain the maximum. We're lucky to have in-person classes this year. Hopefully it will stay like that when we start the program. And being in person is the best to gain connection. You network with people, you network with your cohort, you'll be here with the mentors, you'll have side conversation. So the kickoff weekend and Velocity Week is in person, as I explained. And through the program, you'll have Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9:30 to 12 p.m. So that's the ongoing classes. And as I said, for the cohort in Winston-Salem or the triad, we expect you to attend everything in person. If you have an issue, you can always attend in virtually, as Margaret says. Yeah. So now let me talk about the mentors. Mentors are a huge part of Velocity and the hidden gem. Once the cohort is chosen, we looked at your creative industry, we assess your needs, and we match you with a mentor that we believe will help you through Velocity. And also they will be helping you moving forward, achieving your business goals. We're lucky to have 30+ mentors all over North Carolina and nationally, even internationally. And each starter team will have a general mentor, someone who knows your industry, and the person will be regularly meeting with you on one-on-ones. This is your person for the entire accelerator. We also have functional mentors. And as we move through the curriculum, you'll have questions, you'll have specific questions, and we're here to help you. These functional mentors can answer anything from legal, financial, marketing, strategy, etc. Let me introduce you to 3 of our mentors. As I say, we have a long list of mentors, and you can find those online on the Velocity website. But he is Brooks Maxwell. He has raised millions of dollars for entrepreneurs in California and here in North Carolina. He works as a fractional CFO and has recently taken on a North Carolina startup to help raise funds. His passion for helping is contagious. I hope you'll have a chance to meet him. Daryl Shaw leads royalty marketing. He worked with many household names like Kevin Hart, and he's an expert in branding and web development. And Lee Thompson. Lee has been with CCE since the very beginning. She's a leader in the publishing industry. She's a marketing expert and the content creation. So as I said, you can check out the Velocity website for a full list of mentors and more information about Velocity as well anytime. The website is velocity.ccetriad.com. Now, I would like, before we actually talk about the equity loan and the application process, I would like you to meet Preet Singh. Preet is a founder of Life Furnish and a Velocity alumni. He has grown his business greatly, and he shared his story with us in this video. So let's listen to what he has to say.
The good thing about Velocity is that the investment is really small, but it's 100% worth it. You'll get way more out of those 6 weeks than you will get from 6 months sitting by yourself in a room. My name is Preet Singh. I'm the co-founder of Live Furnish. We're an image production platform, essentially a 3D graphics platform that helps companies produce beautiful content with no design or engineering skills.
No.
We're doing to 3D what Canva did to graphic design. When we started Velocity, we were a 6-people team doing about $50,000 to $60,000 in revenue a year. And we were testing a lot of our assumptions. Velocity actually helped us a lot in validating the assumptions that we had around our business and be able to come up with the right answers that became the base for us to succeed in the future, to be able to get the right product fit, to be able to raise capital, and be able to go out and find real product market fit. Post which it's been about 2 years now. We're now a 62-people team. We're doing about $1.5 million in revenue, which will grow our team to be about 130, 140 people in the next 12 months. The right mentors were available, and they're the ones that came in, supported me, and also helped us think through our business, made connections for us, got conversations going, and actually went all the way to make sure that we got the most out of the program. What I would say is, if you join Velocity, give it the time that they ask for, because the perspective that you get with the mentors and the people at Velocity is going to be next level. It helps you change the way you're looking at your business and be able to grow from there.
Sorry about that for the people in the room. Hopefully the people online got that, that message. So I hope that helps you to understand more about the curriculum for Velocity. Is there anyone that has a question about the curriculum specifically that we can maybe address now, or? Anyone? No? Okay, great. So anyway, anytime I'm here to help or answer any question you might have. My email is kami@cctriad.com, KAMI@cctriad.com. You can email me anytime. If you want to start the application, please go ahead, but I'm here to help you. You can email me anytime. Yeah, it'd be a pleasure to continue the conversation with you. So let me call Margaret back so she can explain the equity-free loan process.
The good thing about Velocity is that
There you go.
Okay, onward. Please put your questions in the chat. I know we're giving you a lot of information, so feel free to do that. And if those are in the room, just write them down and we'll answer them in a few minutes when we get through this presentation. So as I mentioned, there's an opportunity to win an equity-free investment from the CCE. We have 3 prizes. They are $25,000, $15,000, and $10,000. We structure those as interest-free loans for 1 year. And then there is an option to, and about 50% of our participants are able to pay those loans back in a year because we work with you. If you get through Velocity, you are going to be you're going to be generating revenue very soon after you come through this program, because you're going to have a plan, a launch plan, a go-to-market plan, and it's going to be awesome. But if you're not able to pay it back in a year, we do work with you and structure it over where we do finance it over an additional 2-year period. So you'll have an additional 2 years to pay it off. And that there's a little bit of interest for there. But the good news is there is absolutely no equity taken. CCE is a nonprofit organization. We are not interested in getting a piece of anyone's business. We want you to keep ownership. Other investors will want ownership, and that's up to you to as you grow and build to share your percentages with other people. And that's what makes us different. In most accelerators, there is a money exchanged, but they want a percentage of your business. And it's just truly a unique opportunity. Debt is a good thing for a growing business. You can get this, and this is interest-free. It's just a wonderful way for you to get some money to get going. But you do have to work for it. Cami explained how the program is intense. There's a lot of curriculum to get through. There's homework. It's a real work in progress. I mean, there's work in progress. It's a real work. There's a lot of work to do. But the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. So let's talk a little bit about the application. We do have we use the f6s.com portal. If you go to f6s.com/velocity, you will see the application. As part of that, we do ask for a 4-minute application video, and there are 3 specific questions that we ask in that video. And we suggest that you apply as a team. If you have co-founders or other people as part of your organization, please list their names, put their LinkedIn profile or their resumes on there, and include them in the video so that we can see the whole team. And if you are a team, we would like your entire team to participate in Velocity. That way you can work through all your issues together. So I would suggest you set aside an afternoon or an evening to go through the application. It takes a little bit of time. We ask questions about your vision, your mission, your product, how you go about talking about customers, what your market competition is, and that kind of thing. But we just want to know where you stand at this point. We're not expecting you to have every single answer all perfect, because otherwise you wouldn't need an accelerator. But it's just a good idea for us to engage where you are in your business development. A little bit about the video. It does need to be an original video for Velocity, but you just pull out your phone or your computer and answer the questions straight into the camera. Do not go hire a fancy videographer like Promise or Twin City Media. You don't need to do that. Unfortunately, this is not the time to spend your money on a good video. There will be time to do that. This is just straight up, just share with us the answers of the questions and introduce your team, and use it, use your smartphone. What the questions we'll be asking are why you founded your company, why your team is right for Velocity, and what you hope to gain through the Velocity Accelerator. So don't worry about production quality, focus on message and delivery of the information. So the successful applicant in Velocity is a creative team of one or more. We always talk about teams because we want to encourage you to understand from the beginning that in order to have a successful business, you're going to need to have other people helping you. It's probably not going to just be you the entire time. It might be, everyone's different, but yeah, we want to encourage you to think big from the beginning so that you can be successful. We want you to be thinking about how you're talking with your customers and discovering your unique value. And you have a creative business that solves a problem or creates a unique user experience. And then explain why you're the right team to take this product to market and the goals that you have for entering the accelerator. And what we like to say that successful applicants to Velocity think beyond the product. It's really about thinking about your business idea as a whole and putting in the infrastructure and growing a business. It's not just a product. Once you launch a business, it's a business. So your investment. So there is no fee to apply, and it's a great opportunity to be asked a lot of hard questions or medium to hard questions and figure out how to best to respond to those. If you are selected, there is a fee of $995, and that covers just everything. It covers all of the curriculum, our online learning management system, the video conferencing, all the access to mentors, all food and materials, everything that is part of Velocity Accelerator for 10 weeks. So it's a really good deal. We have estimated that with all the costs that we put in, the value of this program is around $15,000 per participant, with the cost that we actually put into it. So we do accept up to 10 teams per year, but if we feel we have 11 fantastic teams, we'll take 11. Or if there's only 9 that really fit the criteria, we'll take 9. But the 10 is kind of our sweet spot. You will have one-on-one mentoring sessions with a general mentor once a week, and then we have functional mentors that are experts in specific categories. So you'll get access to a general mentor and numerous functional mentors. So, and we do have some scholarships available for female founders and BIPOC founders. So there is that. And let me just. So we've had numerous members of our cohorts that go on to win other awards and other funding. Most prominently is NC IDEA. They actually grant funding directly to for-profit entrepreneurs. So we've had numerous people apply, and we've had several grant recipients that have come through our program in both the micro grant and the seed. And we've recently had an applicant get into Techstars. We've had, and this is in addition to other places like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and other non-equity grants that our participants have gotten. So there's a lot of follow-on, and they get into other accelerators. And we just had one of our winners last year is now in the Jumpstart Accelerator, and she just got $100,000. Now she will have to give up some of her equity for that, but she's getting $100,000, and that's going to help her with her prototyping of her business and getting to market because she now has more investment. So I want to thank our sponsors. We couldn't do this without our wonderful sponsors. We are fortunate to have both the City of Winston-Salem and Forsyth County fund us, as well as the Winston-Salem Foundation and numerous other organizations, banks, individuals, corporates. We're very fortunate to have a really wonderful list of sponsors and individuals who support our work. This is just the kind of the top level. We have a lot of other people too, but we just wanted to make sure you all understand that we raise money to make this program happen. It's not just, we don't, you know, we definitely don't, it's not able to exist on the participant fees alone. So important dates. This is an important slide. Our applications are open now through June 30th, which is in the next week. And are accepted. We will then go into evaluation of all the candidates, screening, connecting with our judges, meeting with judges. And by mid-August, we will have a cohort all settled. We'll probably, in early August, we'll start making some calls, but by the middle of August, everything will be settled down. We'll know who our cohort is. And then we onboard on the week of September 6th. And that means that's when the 2 days a week classes start. September 6th and 8th is Tuesday, Thursday every week. And then our kickoff weekend is September 15 to 18. And that's in person here in Winston-Salem. And then we have online workshops that, again, they begin September 6th and will continue through the 11th. And then Velocity Week is November 6th through 11. And our demo day is December 10th. I'm sorry, November 10th. So be sure to connect with us, to check out our website, all of our social media. There's a lot of information that we're putting online right now. Our website has most of everything, but we also put out some of these. The video that you weren't able to see is posted online as well. And if you have any questions, please contact myself or Cami at cami@ccetry.com. Don't let yourself get stuck. We're here to help you. Some of the questions can be a little daunting. We want to make sure that we are here for you. So that is our 2020 Velocity crew. Those were the Winston-Salem based people that were in Velocity, all still working their businesses pretty hard. So Q&A, questions, what can we answer for you? Thoughts, questions, comments? Sure. Okay. Why don't we have you introduce yourself? Why don't we stop the recording now, and we'll have the people in the room introduce yourselves, and then we'll